love sweets. That's why you named your daughter Candy. Goes to second lady. You love money. You love cash. That's why you named your daughter Penny. Goes to third lady. Third lady stands up and says, "Screw you. Let's go, Peter."
Damn.
Oh, crap.
There was a scientist joke. Oh, what in the world? Oh, shortcut. So this actually happened for me. Um, in about seventh or eighth grade, I can't remember specifically, but I know I was around the time when people were sitting there having that. Cause tonight will be the night that I will. Kind of haircuts and stuff.
Yeah.
And me, Tyler, and this kid named I think it was Shane. We're all sitting in the back of the classroom. Now, I'm the kid that can multi-listen. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes, you will hear me focusing on one person. I used to be able to be really good at it. And I'm listening to the teacher and what she's teaching because I was the one getting $5 for every test that I did for everybody. Sorry, Mrs. Kindred, if you're hearing this, but whatever. So she got mad and upset because she thought that me and all them were just goofing around. So she said, "Well, if you guys would pay attention in class, maybe you would achieve something in life." And Shane was like, "No, I'm
Oh
going to be."
my god.
He said, "No, I'm just going to be like my daddy." And she's like, "Well, what did your daddy do?" He says, "My daddy travels." And she said, "Okay, well, I got a problem for you. If train A to train B takes whatever, whatever, right?" So Tyler got mad. Or I'm sorry, Shane got mad. And he said, "You know what, Miss Kindred, I got a problem for you." She's like, "Oh, really?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "You know the gas station up the road from the school, right?" She's like, "Mm-hmm." He's like, how far do you think that might be?" She said, "Probably about a half mile to a mile." And he says, "Okay, well, my house is on the other side, about 2 miles down the road. So let's do the math. If the average human walks at 2 miles an hour and it takes them at least maybe 30 minutes to walk one way to the gas station, right?" She said, "Right." She said, "So it should be a round trip of 1 hour, right?" She said, "Right." He said, "So if it takes 1 hour for a round trip to go from the house to the gas station, then why did it take my father 16 years to come back with the milk?"
Damn.
Red as a as a tomato, and she said, "You can sit down now, Mr. Shane." He said, "No, I'll just take the 55 steps to the principal's office and just sit down with that right angle." And the funny thing was, is nobody laughed. Everybody was just like, "Damn."
On the buddy hunt, the hunt.
That's an angle, but you better.
Buddy, it's a deep angle, is what it
Yeah,
is.
Bro, these greens fucking break.
Oh,
oh yeah. Oh.
I mooned it.
But they actually do that back at home. They're fucking nasty.
Well, I mean, you gave us the guest pass, so I appreciate you letting us come to your golf course.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here to do donuts in the golf cart.
Do donuts? Shoot, I'm just jumping out of the sand pits. I'm doing what they did in that movie Jackass, where they sat there and would leap over all the stuff and sit there and crash the golf carts.
Yeah, they hit the pig and they flipped over hard.
Oh yeah, I did. When I was a little kid, I sat there and acted like a NASCAR reporter with that. Like, oh, he spins and rips out. Ooh, ooh.
Woo!
All right, let's see what I got here, feller.
Shit, fire.
Ooh, come on now, be the club. It's not that. It's not the club.
Holy shit.
shank that one hard, right?
Oh, excuse me,
Yeah,
y'all.
but this one is not too terribly bad.
The spectator said, I'm glad it's him and not me. Like this. Holy hell.
Yep, yep. Golly, I'm gonna have to switch to the click. The swing's definitely not like it was on 2K21. It's a lot more sensitive.
Oh, it is, absolutely.
I don't understand why they changed it when that's what we're all used to. Don't people just leave things good enough alone anymore?
No, because they think they can make it bigger and better. Come on, be
Yes,
in there.
and most
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Let's make it bigger and better. Yeah, well, not always the case.
Whew.
Have you actually played this course in real life?
Yeah, it's 5 minutes down the road from my house.
Oh, you also probably didn't find out. My truck broke down again about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. What's wrong with it now?
Fuel bump.
It's a Dodge.
Dale, I got a special little gift for you right now. I'm holding it up real heavy for you. As best as I can,
Well, you
too.
hitchhike with that.
I probably could, really. I sent you something, golfer. You might like it.
So yeah, golfer that know on Friday. Apparently, I'm going to the local state fair.
This is going to be an awkward shot, but I'm going to try to take it here. Oh, nope. Too hard.
Oh,
Come on. Come on. Yep.
you got it.
All right. I just like that guy's reaction that says, my bank account before I spend a bunch of money. I've seen so many videos of people making those. My favorite one is this one guy. He sits there and has like some kind of like face thing, and he's a black guy wearing like a tank top, and it says, "Birds at 5 in the morning arguing outside my house right when I get off work trying to go to sleep."
That's funny as shit.
The only thing that's really different from 21 to this one is that you have to calibrate your clubs every now and then. And honestly, I have no problem with that, but it shouldn't have that much of a dramatic difference. You know what I mean?
Right, I agree.
I mean, I like
Never
what they,
calibrated my clubs once.
and that's my problem.
With either the clubs or the calibration or just how you go the other way of swinging the club instead of the stick.
Man, hey, at least you get to sit there and do donuts in the parking lot before you leave.
Now I know how train feels.
Yeah, but you don't have the anger he does. Yeah. And
Has
then
he been doing that recently?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, well, obviously we missed it. I know that.
so Bandit's home.
Oh, I don't know.
This is where Train probably like, all right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Game just started. I'm not feeling it. All right.
Train and Keith are on. I don't see
Train's got me blocked. So
Train. Oh,
Same here.
he's playing with a new guy named Keith. Well, I don't know if he's new or not.
I don't know. I just remember he was supposed to come up here for a concert or whatever, and we were planning on like meeting up with each other, but I guess he like said screw it since apparently I hurt Bandit's feelings.
His little feelings.
I mean, heck, he tried to intimidate Jeff for just hanging out with us,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, really, dude? But oh well, what was the old saying? Um,
If you don't have anything nice to say about somebody, tweet it at 3 a.m.
that's a Trump thing. That's not what I'm saying. Um,
Uh,
no, just like I don't know why it's got to get childish,
right.
and then I'm the one reaching out and trying to talk to him, and for some reason, every time he blocks somebody, everybody follows suit, and then to intimidate a man, not a child, not anybody in your age group or whatever, but to intimidate a man over hanging out with other friends,
Pretty pitiful.
especially
Very.
keep off the grass, and you didn't listen.
Didn't say I had to. Don't know me very well.
But no, trust me, I still love and care for everybody there. I'm just checking up on them and all. Um, yeah.
What's funny is Bandit didn't block me or anything on his other account. I still have added on my friends list that Kellybug40 account. So I sent him a long message. He hadn't even seen it. He hadn't been on that account forever. But if he ever does, he'll see it.
Heck, if you don't care, send me a screenshot so I can read it. Oh, another thing. I'm actually here soon. Whenever I get the chance, I'm going to be sitting there having a conversation with my boss about my pay. And I'm going to tell him that I need a raise up to about $17 and some odd cents because cost of living in this state is going to go up at the end of September. And in order for someone to survive in a house like I got, you need to be able to make at least $18.68 an hour for a $1,100 to $1,500 house. Yeah, and I'm in the auto industry, so and everybody from the sales managers to the GMs, everybody but my specific boss, who actually says when I can get a raise and when I can't, sees that I work hard, I stay late, and I do all these other things. I knew it. I told you last night, Dale, that that dude wasn't going to last a week in hospice care, and he died today. The lead singer from Smash Mouth passed away today. Man, I tell people for years, anytime somebody heard that their parents or somebody had to go to hospice care, they knew they were going to die. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, because that's usually just kind of their
Preparation.
comfort in the final days. Hey, Jimmy Carter's been in hospice care since last year.
And that's the crazy thing too. Our Dale might know the actual number. I'm going to take a winging shot at it. But our 38th president, am I right or wrong?
I couldn't tell you. Maybe.
Hold on, I gotta Google it. But you know, Jimmy Carter is in hospice care. He's been there for a year. Well, if he's been there for a year, I think he's still surviving. 39th. Oh, I was close.
Heck, next month he'll be 99 next month.
I got a phone call. I'm gonna have to drop the mic here.
You gonna what?
I'm still gonna play, but I need to drop the mic. Okay.
Just don't make it loud.
Boom.
Heck, I'll tell you a story about that my dad told me. One time, him and my uncle, their band, they were out somewhere in the West, and they were performing. They did a 2-hour set, and they were drunk, and they were excited, and they were just getting all the energy and the adrenaline from the crowd. And my uncle's like, "We're this band name. My name's this, and that's my brother. He's a guitar man. Blah 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 blah. You know, and I want to tell y'all have a good night." Throws down the microphone as hard as he can. You hear loud as he can, and then in the mere silence, you hear the guy at the bar say, "Hey man, if you broke it, you gotta pay for it, man." My dad
Something
says,
like that happened at the Monterey Pop Festival at the Summer of Love in 1967. Something like that happened.
"Come on, curve, 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 curve." Ah. Oh yeah, that might be what it is. Golfer did say he was expecting a phone call for an interview or something, so that's probably why he's got the phone down.
Hey, Curb is evil, man.
Before I hit that, did it say punch?
I don't know.
The way he hit that was like it was a punch. Golfer, you're freezing up more than Mitch McConnell during a press conference. Come on now, hit that ball. Yo, daddy.
Your aunt twice removed.
Bob Barker. What? What?
Um, at least in an online server, like that's really cool.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, heck, here soon I'm gonna sit there and make a video. Um, but somebody made Riverfront Stadium for the Cincinnati Reds, and that was a stadium that was around when I was a little kid. And dude, if the baseball game would actually allow you to make a pocket diamond where like first, second, and third base and home are the only dirt spots, but the rest of it's all turf, it'd be perfect.
Right.
It would be perfect. It's a full circle all the way around. The pillars are correct on the outside, riverboats, rivers, stadiums, and all of it. And it even tells
Hold
you,
on a second, guys.
I'll tell you and I'll tell him again. It tells you like how many hours it took for this person, and it took them 118 hours to make that.
think it also highlights how hard.
They don't know what an 81
No, it's
mil.
a fucking. No, is a medium machine gun symbol. For a fucking. For a fire plan sketch. You know what that is, bro? You don't know what that is?
I would tell you.
That's why I'm a TL, bro.
Oh, look at this. Look at. Oh, Kerr's right at the end. That'd have been cool.
Dale, where's your golf cart? I pulled up in a 77 Lincoln.
No, you,
My golf cart right here.
you'd probably be like Deion Sanders during training camp. Just pull up in a Mercedes-Benz golf cart.
A Lincoln Town car.
Ah.
77 Continental Mark V.
Honestly, I would love to have a 1993 Buick Grand National.
They didn't make them in 93.
Or whatever Buick car my buddy pulled up in. Because, man, Buicks had great horns in the 90s. You knew a Buick pulled up when you heard their horns.
Well, let me inform you two guys on something. Back when doctors used to make house calls back in the 70s, the doctors always drove a Buick. Because they pulled up in a Cadillac, you would think, oh, he's going to charge me a fortune. If he pulled up in a Chevrolet, you think, well, how good of a doctor can he be?
Then if he pulled up in a Ford, you knew he was a dentist.
Well, if he pulled up in a Ford, regardless, he was going to stick something in your mouth.
Stick something in your ass.
Put it in your mouth. Come on, get in there, baby.
Oh, what a putt.
Thank you, sir.
I'd say you make birdies.
And you,
I actually eagled one of these, two of the holes on this course,
Were you
10
trying
and
to
13.
Oh,
have you played this course through and through?
Oh, dude, listen, when I played this course in high school, this was our home course we practiced on.
I've been trying to find some for Southern Ohio courses, and I can't find any. Especially like one of them, which is real near to where I live. It's like one of the most famous ones of Ohio that's in southwestern Ohio, and I can't find it.
Well, somebody may not have designed it yet, which is fine. Hell, you could have the honor in doing it.
Oh no! After from what I heard, mankind goes through doing that. I'm good.
Is everything that happened.
Well, that's a good thing we got this video game then, huh? But that's gonna be a long putt.
I'll be playing. I'm gonna play here. I think I'll flip a PCS out here.
Golfer, you're lagging real bad, buddy. Hopefully you don't get kicked.
Really?
You're roboting on my end. Look at this.
A little too high. That's an eagle.
Come on, Dale, chip that thing in there. Very lucky. Just gotta love it.
The last time we had our freaking formation, our sergeant major was like, "You are not gonna get any Christmas. You're only gonna get 4 days for Christmas. You're not getting a leave block." I'm like, "Huh? Okay, sweetie."
Good hit. I mean, I don't have any like military stories or anything like that. The only thing I really got close to with any kind of like you're not getting any leave was when I was in Job Corps, and Job Corps treats itself like a I don't know how to put it slash military slash prison really slash uh, training facility. And during Thanksgiving, I tried to get some days off, but since I wasn't there for 6 months yet, that I wouldn't qualify. So I found a way to get around it, and our counselor was from Cincinnati, and she was going back home for Thanksgiving. So what she did was she paid for my ticket for me to be able to go home to be with my mom and stuff. But instead of being able to get a week off like everybody else, I only got 3 days off because I needed to be back in Michigan in time for classes and stuff. And everybody else got a week because they lived in Michigan. So, but oh come on. Hey, look, there's your golf cart, Dale. You know, Dale, there's a reason why we're not winning this course is because golfers played it before, as well as also played there in real life before, so he knows everything about it. Can't wait for you to show this one to Bandit.
Yeah, he refuses to play golf now.
What?
He got tired. He got fucking tired of it, believe it or not. Now he's playing Dynamite 2, and he has yet to get off that game.
Dynamite 2?
Trained with him, bro. He just Dynamite
Yeah.
2.
Never heard of it, but I'll look it up after this game.
Yeah, that's how he is. He doesn't stick on any game too long.
Yeah. I mean, he swore on his daddy's life. Was it Daddy's Life? Yeah, Daddy's Life twice that he wouldn't get on GTA, and he got back on that thing 3 times. And we don't say any of this stuff to belittle him. We don't say this stuff to be mean to him. We're just saying this is real.
That's bad.
Yeah, what I noticed.
Good shot.
Trend with him is that he just stays stuck on one game.
I mean, yeah, he swore on his father's grave that he would never purchase a game from PS Store ever again, and he did.
Ah, it's spliced again. I mean, heck, I'm kind of the same way. You know, once I'm stuck on one game, I kind of like playing it every now and then. But I usually will gradually go play baseball or something else, you know. Come on, it's for Eagle. You got this.
Okay.
No pressure.
All right.
I do it because it does help with like PTSD, and it's calm, it's slow. We all can play it and hang out,
Until training rises.
and then we all find a reason to go back to the clubhouse and either eat, go to the bathroom, or take the golf cart and do donuts in the parking lot. I'm gonna try that, but do it better than you.
Yep, yeah, Mav spins me out on the golf course in his golf cart. He's in the parking lot, I hit him on it.
Yeah, and then I take a stunt plane and sit there and nosedive into his truck and sit there and push his truck in front of a train, and he gets no scratches on it. So one time, me and Dale got into like a playful little argument fight, and I took one of the stunt planes from GTA and I just nosedived right in front of his truck. I blew up in front of him. His vehicle didn't blow up, but it shot it in front of a train. The train hit the underbelly of it. In real life, it would have disintegrated the truck. He pulls up to me after I respawn and says, "Hey, look, I went around that truck with a flashlight and everything. No flat tires, no busted windows, nothing.
Oh no, we have train stories.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of train stories for you.
Effing cheating, you're cheating.
One, pardon me.
You're fucking cheating. You're fucking cheating.
Yeah, one particular time it was on PS3 and we were doing this race that was we were doing this race around the entire map of GTA. And me and Dale, we were racing from Paleto Bay all the way back. And I remember I got spun out by what's his face, Topper or whatever his name was, right at the tunnel turn. Dale got him back right at the entrance of Joshua Road for Sandy Shores, and I went by him, and I just remember him going down hard. That's all I remember. And he, everybody, then Gracie, I forget who she got into it with, but I remember vividly she wheel hopped over a rut and went straight into the fence right at that power line thing on 68. She was giggling and goofing around and enjoying trying to wreck Dale and other people, but then when she got wrecked, she acted just like Topper, got mad. Well, we go down 13 or 15, one of the two, and we go through. I cut through the gas station and all the stuff, sit there and just, shoot the breeze, try to get up there faster. And I was able to get up to Dale. And me and Dale just do Talladega. Just switch back and forth, back and forth. Train and Bandit were all the way in the city by then. We caught up to them to the bridge. And Dale pushed me all the way to the lead. And he said, keep it straight, keep it straight. I beat Train by a 13th of a second. And Train got mad about that. He's like, you're cheating, you're cheating. There's no way you could have been able to beat me. I was so far ahead. I was like, the proof's in the pudding, buddy. And then we're like, okay, well, whatever. After he calmed down and everything, we'll do another race. We'll do a second race. So we do a second race. Same exact thing happens. Topper wrecks out early because Dale just loves wrecking the guy. I hit a tree. And I passed Gracie, I passed Train, I passed Bandit, I think Diesel was there, I'm not sure. But I passed so many people and it was just me and Bandit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, over and over and over again, back and forth, back and forth. And then he gets wrecked by Gracie. Gracie, him, and Topper all flip and go over the bridge, and Gracie blew up. And then it's Train. Train's like about 6 seconds away or whatever from me. And Dale was in third, and Dale was so far back. Well, we get up to the bridges, and when we get to the first bridge, Dale starts pushing me, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm going to win again, cool. And we sit there and get to the line, and I don't know where Dale is. I thought Dale was behind me, and it showed that I was in first as I went over the line, and I was like, yes, I won. Second, you hear this guy. You hear this guy take his headset off, start clapping and going, yes. Dale in first, this is the decimal. Dale in first, 9.63. Mav in second, 9.62. Train, 9.60. And it literally was exactly like this. Yes, I won. Second? Who won the race? Earnhardt. And then Earnhardt just started going nuts, man.
I remember it was me. We were doing the horse track. We were racing Sadler pickup truck. And I had one from Roscoe firm because I was going to use it. On the last lap, we go to turn 3. I'm behind Train. Train's the leader. We get turn 4. I hit him. I didn't wreck him, but I hit him in the 3/4, busted his tail light, shot his truck up the track, and I passed him on one race. Boy, he must have cursed me out for 15 minutes. He effing you, ever effing good again. I swear I'll effing you up. Dude, chill. He's on the next man.
Not only that, that kind of probably would have happened in real life if you did that at a short track. And and what's funny about that, I remember this with my memory. A week later, me and Dale got the Slam Vans when they came out. They were the trucks, but it said Slam Van. So we were goofing around at the racetrack. So I was like, hey, Dale, let's do a 3-lap shootout. He's like, all right. So we do 1 lap all clean, and then on the 2nd lap, he bumps me up the track like he did train. Well, I come back up on the 3rd lap, and I sit there and I give him a bump into turn 4. We take the white flag, and as we go into 1, I give him a bump, but these cars are so like loose or whatever you want to call it. I give him a bump, he gives me a bump. I ride the wall, the bush wall, and Dale said that all he saw was my truck go up the wall, do 2 cartwheels, and then he saw a fireball. And what happened from my point of view was when Dale hit me, the car acted like when the cops would hit you on the game, where it would like stun it. I hit the wall. My car went up on the wall. I went over, and I hit the grass hill, bounced once, flipped, bounced again, and flipped real hard, and went nose deep into a propane tank and exploded. Dude, I would have loved to have been able to record back then because that would have been a YouTube moment. Ah, I spliced it again. Crap. And I mean, heck, PS3 is where me and Dale got really hooked on doing milsim stuff. So, oh, almost.
We did recon. We did Army Rangers for a little bit.
We actually helped. We actually helped the guy that created that Army Rangers crew with actually structuralizing it and getting everything proper. And then we left because he was asking for so much from us, and we were just like, bro, we just want to play video games. We don't want to sit there and make a business out of it. He was wanting to like build websites and stuff, and kind of got annoying after a while, really. My first bogey. Heck, if you guys are down after this, we'll go do some GTA. I gotta sit there and work on my properties anyway. Yeah. How about you, Golfer? Are you gonna go to the mess hall or something?
I don't have GTA. And I'm expecting another phone call.
Means you don't have it. It's like one of the most popular games. Mm-hmm.
Mute the mic here. My buddy's calling.
Cool, cool. You probably just need to calibrate your clubs because mine, I get a straight line, but then at the very end of the line, it's like slanted right. Like, let me see if I can get it to do it again here. Yeah. Here. Send this to you. So, how many years has Denny Hamlin raced for Joe Gibbs Racing so far?
Since 2006.
16 is 10. And we're at. So, he's been racing for 17 years. So, he signed a 3-year, $1 million, well, probably $1 million a year contract. Because they're sitting there talking about it in that video I sent you. Because he says he wants to race with the team for 20 years before he thinks about retiring. And he wants to end his career with Joe Gibbs Racing. So, if he's been racing for about 16 to 17 years, then he's either signed a 3 to 4 year contract extension for about $4 million. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to find these like actual numbers and stuff anywhere. I don't know where I can go to find contract information for that stuff. You can find that on NFL players and MLB players, but NASCAR drivers, you can't find nothing like that on there. Yep, that was not what I wanted. Even though I'm having a crappy game, I honestly would save this course. For someone to actually spend this much time to make a really good course and it's not crappy or anything like that, I like it. I'll just have to really work on it to make sure I'm better at it, you know what I'm saying? So how was your conversation go? Oh, never mind, that was Dale's background. Never mind. That 20 under. He's got 10 strokes on me and like 14 on you. Come on, we got 2 more holes. Can we get it done?